To recap past events, I challenged a really good PvP player to an epic battle to death on my hardcore class. Naturally, I lost, which changed my hardcore tag in front of my name to a grey one, and I lost quite a lot of items. However, I managed to find a way to fix that. My hardcore tag is still red, which means I can continue this challenge. And in this episode, I want to get some better armor that does not rely on thorns to save me, and that I can actually use in game, and that, you know, I will be pretty much indestructible in. Okay, so I regained my gear. I made this not very good armor and this just average spear. I didn't want to show this on camera because it's something that I have already done, and I will be doing this episode even better. This is just, you know, some stuff in the meantime. I have also gotten rid of thorns because they were useless and replaced it with some attack damage. So I do have a few quests that I can start, and I would like to start right off with the next dungeon on our list, which is the Sandswept Tomb, and getting the tier 5 tools, as to be honest it's not useful to anything else. Dun 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 dun, breaking and entering. You know what, might as well do some mini quests while I'm here. Right. Now this grind was actually not only good because I got to level 40, but also I got a surprising amount of lucky rabbit's foots, with which I can make some pretty good loot and XP bonus stuff. You get them from these tumbleweeds. Yep, see, just got one, and another one to my collection. Nice! And the entrance to the dungeon is open, we can now go in! Now I've actually talked with Triflame about Hunted mode and how it's inherently flawed. As you know, I'm playing HICH, Hardcore, Ironman Craftsman and Hunted. And Hunted is a big part of this challenge, which means, you know, anyone can just come up and kill me. However, in actual effect, it does nothing really, because once I know that a hunter is after me, I can just switch servers and I can so-called server hop, which I do quite a lot. As, you know, it's the best way to just avoid hunters and to not be killed. It's also rather unfair to the hunteds because they usually just get one shot once a hunter finds them. And that's not fun. So Triflame made a thread on the Wynncraft forums that I have linked in the description of this video, in which he talks about this in depth. And what you can do is check the thread out, and if you will agree, like write a comment or something. Some of these suggestions include making a hunted only server, or making some sort of leaderboard to make an initiative to actually play in hunted mode. Because as you can see from this series, I barely meet any hunted player, and I make videos of it, so like people are actually targeting me compared to other people who are not hunted by anyone. Oh, and we do have Triflame on our server, so we have to be cautious. Ah, he left. But see, this is exactly the problem that the hunted game mode has. Once you see a hunter on the tab, you can just switch servers until they get bored. Because currently hunted game mode is just the normal game mode, but with more XP from killing mobs. And why is it so lagging? Hopefully I won't die, as on hardcore dying isn't very optimal. Although I did just resurrect myself, but yeah. So let's just kill the second phase before it kills us, hopefully, I mean. Yeah, and this should be easy, come on. Come on. Okay, this one runs a lot. This is not nice. Alright, we've gotten the Husher's Bone and the Sandswept Tomb fragments, which I can use to buy a tier 4 gathering pickaxe. And that's pretty much all that I will need from this dungeon. Ooh, rare ingredients. Nice. Now, what did we get? Another Poke Cactus. Nice, gathering XP always comes in handy. Run forth, run back, run forth, run back, and finish quest. Now what I want to do is make finally the armor in which I will not be one shot. There's some hops right over here, which I will be needing for the pants. Now I'm gonna swing this rock, just like so. Nice. Wait, why didn't it register? Oh, finally. Because lag. Oh, I've been attacking with my gathering scythe. Now, the first time I did this secret discovery, I was stuck here for a long time before I figured out that you actually need to press this button right here to explode this TNT to get out. Oh, yes. Got 42 hop strings. And while we're up here, I don't think I've ever actually been like right here on this little island. I've been there, but never here. I can finish this mini quest. Oh, and also kill this big bird. Where is it? Oh, this is not the big bird. This is the big bird. Come on, cockatrice. That sounds weird. But yeah, soon cockatrice will be nothing but XP in my inventory. Well, no, XP doesn't go to my inventory, but whatever, you know what I mean. And level up. Now I'll get some iron with my brand new tier 5 pickaxe, so I can just throw this one away. I have my 9 tier 2 iron ingots. Now I'll gather some trees. Isn't it weird that the Nesak safe zone is just like so far away from the actual Nesak? Ooh, nice. Walk speed and gather XP bonus. Uh-oh. Yeah, you probably shouldn't be able to do this in Hunted, but I survived. Barely, but okay, don't kill too many mobs until you'll have actually the better armor. I got blinded by the soulstone. I thought that if I would kill the mobs I would get more, but they would kill me instead. Yeah, maybe next time. Nice. Now I have actually prepared 2 builds. One of them level 40, which is not as good, with which I mean to level up as fast as possible to level 49, with which I can get a, relatively good build. But I won't have the top defense until that. However, we can start crafting. For the weapon, we will use 3 tier 3 ingredients that I found. 3 tier 3 ingredients, and then 3 tier 1 ingredients, and leave it at this level. And this should give us a, yes, relatively good and relatively long weapon. Then for the level 40 set, we will use tier 1 ingredients, and it will be just 4 ice fishing nets. Same for the helmet. But for the high level, I want to use something better. So let's see if this will have enough durability, and yes, 140 is good. However, since I had only 1 tier 3 spruce paper, I am going to need to put some durability on it. Like this. The same goes for tailoring. And I actually need 1 more ingredient, which I thought I got, but I suppose that the server just lagged out. No, I did get it, I just used it on a wrong piece of armor. Oh, I guess this is what happened. I shifted it into my inventory, and it didn't go into my pouch. No, I'm just stupid. Now I need to wait for prof speed bombs to craft the rest. However, I can equip the first armor, and scrap. Now put some powders onto my weapon, which will, increase the air damage. Now let's see how much DPS we have. Oh, 5,000, wow. Okay, I did not expect this much. I know that last time we had like 500, and like, wow. But we're topping it at like 1,300, which is understandable. Wait, what? Why don't I have my powders on this? Like, I don't have my air powders anymore. Well, in that case, I will not waste like 8 of my air powders. I will just waste 2 of them in case this will happen again. Now let's test this build out on a mummy. It has 10,000 health, so this should be like a good way of testing it. And oh, not enough HP, fair enough. Yeah, I should have gone more tanky because, like, the survivability of this build isn't that high. So in the next video, I will definitely be speedrunning to level 49. And yes, here I have it. Another one. Oh, and Hunters found me, by the way. And lastly, I would like to do the Under Ice quest to finally get rid of the breathing helmet. Nice. Now go in. They seriously need a breathing helmet just for 1 spell? Yep, don't need it anymore. Squiddles the squid. And I have decided to give it to Journaled because he's closer and I don't really care. And finish quest. And the powders still remain on my weapon. Nice. Probably had something to do with housing, though I don't know what. Now to finally explain how I restored my life. Well, I simply talked to the admins, and they gave me another life. Huh, just kidding. The real reason is